Hello, let's do a recap of my trade from this morning. I'm done for the day. This was a trade on Apple. This is the 15-minute chart. I will zoom in a minute. So once the market opened, I drew in the opening range. I was looking to the left. There is nothing over here. So the market is not very comfortable over here. It is a massive part of my trading strategy to look to the left. I had this drawn in already. I try to keep my charts minimalist, but I had this drawn in because it is the bottom of a 4-hour fair value gap, which could be a zone of liquidity, could also be a zone of support. That being said, let's move up one candle. This was what I was looking at. So we saw a 5-minute candle put in a long wick. Let's zoom in here. So we can see that the long wick came down here, and then we closed the green. My Kangaroo Tail strategy has a lot of parts to it, but one of the major parts is that the tail needs to be at least 2/3 of the candle, and it needs to close near the top. For this one, it didn't close at the top. It reached up and then came back down. But I was looking as well on the 1 minute, and I could tell that there was a lot of momentum. On the next candle, it really did not take a long time to take the high of this candle, to make a new high. And I actually got in with some slippage because the momentum was so great on the entry. So there's the actual trade. There's my entry right over here. You can tell there's a lot of volume. Entry was right over here. My take profit was 3R away and right at PDC. Okay, so the Kangaroo Tail is one of the trades that I only take on the 5-minute. So I need the Kangaroo Tail to close. Now, if there is a lot of momentum and there's a lot of room to the left and there's a lot of buying and I can see that the ask is getting stacked, then I'll enter long. And I've already put in the my entry. That is my exact entry, 268.70 or 71, I think. My stop was a little bit more aggressive, was below the wick of this previous 5-minute candle. But let's see how this played out. Okay, so I've fast forwarded a tiny bit. So this was my entry over here. This was my 3R take profit. We can see the risk reward ratio over here. So this is where I took profit. It was right around previous day close, just below the opening range where you expect it to pull back a little bit to see some resistance. So there you go. Actually, something I wanted to share. I'm going to put in a rectangle here to show my entry and my stop. Right, so where am I aiming? Well, I'm aiming for 3 times this rectangle. So if I copy and paste it, I'll move it up here and I'll show that that's 1R, that's 2R, and that's 3R. So visually, I think this helps to show that if this is my risk over here, I'm just looking for 3 times that risk. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. That was my my exit, my take profit, and everything worked out well for plus 3R. I believe that's trade number 15 in the series of 25. I'm at 60%, I believe, right now, and at the end of 25, we'll see. I think we'll be probably close to 50 to 60%, and that's it. Hopefully these are beneficial, and don't forget, discipline always over dollars.